I'm Emma.
I'm Alleigh, and this is Keeping Up with CHS.
I'm Coach Maynor, head coach at Cordova High School and AD.
Today we have Coach Maynor here to ask him some questions about himself and the team for this season.
How does it feel to be back at Cordova after many years?
It feels really good. It feels like home. I know a lot of people here. A lot of the players, I got some players now that their dad played for me. So it's really been a good experience. I've enjoyed it.
I know my mom was here when y'all won the national championship.
State championship. Yeah.
What would you say for you personally is your greatest achievement of being a football coach so far?
Well, I think one thing is having an impact on the young men that I coached. Of course, when you win a state championship and have championships and have great seasons, that's great. You want that. That's what you play the game for. But you also want to make sure 20 years later down the road when you see one of your former players that they're successful. They've been, they're a great man, husband, father. So that means a lot to me.
Yeah. So just really being able to help shape the boys into the men.
That's exactly right.
What are you most excited about this upcoming football season?
Well, I'm always excited about every season. It's kind of what, I've been doing it for 35 years plus, playing. That's kind of what I've always done. So every year's it's still exciting. Just to be around the coaches and the players and just all the things that come with the game, as far as the fans, cheerleaders and the band, just the whole atmosphere.
Yeah, I think we'll have a pretty big student section there cheering on tomorrow.
Yeah, that's exciting, and we need all the support that we can get. When times get tough and you hear people, cheering you on, gives you that little extra energy.
I know today we're having like a meeting and going over cheers, and a lot of us have got cowbells and horns and all the things for the game.
Yeah, that's great.
What would you say your biggest goal is for the team so far for the season?
For this season, just to get the maximum effort and to play up to their utmost potential. That's what I want for our team.
Yeah.
I think if you do that, you'll have success.
That's good.
What academic support system do you have in place for your players as far as an athlete-student balance?
Well, we try to get them home early so they can study. We're always trying to mention academics, but after practice and things like that. And they know if they need help, they can come to me, and if they need extra help, because I've always told them, if you need help somewhere, we can get you the help that you need.
Yeah, I know that's good. Like a lot of schools are mostly like athlete first and then student, so that's big for here.
It's a big combination. It's a lot of things going on when you're in athletics and also most importantly the student, because you're only going to play a sport for so long. Your education is going to be for life.
Very true. What would you say your expectations are for incoming freshmen and any new players to the team?
Just to learn the system. And learn how we work as a team and as an athletic program. To learn how we lift weights, learn our system, and just fit in and be a part of it. We want everybody to be a part of what we got going on here.
Almost not like a team, but like a brotherhood family.
Yes.
What would you say the biggest challenge is as the head football coach?
One thing I think is getting everybody going the same direction, because you have so many people from different backgrounds, and so everybody just getting on the same page, and having that same standard. We have to set a standard, and everybody has to live up to that standard. I think that's the biggest thing that you have to get done as a coach.
I gotcha. What do you think success looks like to you, like not just for like this upcoming season, but for personally?
Personally is to give our young men everything that I've got, physically, emotionally, just to make sure that they feel like I support them and that I'm doing the best that I can to help them be successful in whatever endeavor it is. And I want them to know that I'm working just as hard as they are, or more.
What is the most important skill or life lesson that you've learned from football?
I think the discipline, the work ethic that you have to have, show up, be ready to go to work, and those are life lessons that you're going to have to do throughout your life. Even if you're late for work, well, the boss is going to get on to you, maybe fire you. If you don't do your job, if you're not disciplined enough to do your job, you won't be successful. You might be looking for another job. So I think those are two important things right there: just the discipline and the work ethic that you have to have to be a part of a athletic program, football, basketball, whatever, baseball, whatever it is, volleyball. I think whatever it is, you got to have that discipline and that drive to show up on time and do your job.
Yeah. How would you say football has shaped you as a person, not only as a head coach, but playing in high school and all of it?
Well, I think one thing is I had great coaches in high school. I played for Coach Calvin, which was a great man. He was a Hall of Fame coach. I played for another basketball coach and Coach Jones, and just those people had an impact on me, and the way that they carried themselves, the way that they cared about you, the way that they treated you, kind of showed you the ropes and how things need to be done. I played for Coach McCorkle in college, and they're demanding, but those men right there shaped me a lot.
Where did you play in college?
I played at Livingston, which is West Alabama now.
Huh, that's very neat. What position did you play?
Defensive back.
That's very cool.
I had a good time, and was fortunate enough to have that opportunity.
Yeah. How did you obtain the position at what's now West Alabama?
They just recruited me and out of high school and
So
just offered me a scholarship. So
Really? So you went straight out of high school?
yes, I sure did.
That's
Um,
very inspiring and neat.
Just that's the way it went down, and then I coached there after I got through. I couldn't play anymore. I coached there for about 3 or 4. I was there from 85 to 93 playing and coaching. So
Wow.
I was there a long time.
That's very, very neat.
Enjoyed it all.
Just for the players and everything in general, how do you think football will help them in the future as far as becoming outside of school?
Well, it's like I said, the discipline of it,
Yeah.
the work that you have to put into it, maybe teaches them the work ethic that they need. And I think it teaches you about adversity. You're always going to have adversity in life.
Yeah.
You can get knocked down in football. Well, you got to get up. Well, things are going to happen in life. You can get knocked down. Things are going to happen. You can get sick. Your wife might get sick. Your child might get sick. Well, you got to keep pushing on. So I think those are things that it teaches.
Wow. Overall, are you pumped up about the season?
Yes, I'm always pumped up about football season. The young men have been working hard. The coaches have been working hard, and now it's time to go perform and see where we're at. So I enjoyed the process of getting ready for a season. I enjoyed that part of it. Enjoy the practices. I enjoy the weight room. Enjoy all the things that it takes to get to this point. And then when the season's here, it's time to hopefully reap your rewards.
All right. Well, thank you for letting us interview you, and make sure to come out and watch the game tomorrow. Go Big Blue.
Thank you.
Is that it?